is. Alright, how you doing everyone? Welcome back. Right now I'm down outside the Saigon Opera House. This is where we'll be starting our walk today. We're going to be heading to the Remnants Museum and we'll be making a couple of stops along the way. I think we're doing about 2.5 kilometres today. Let's get started. Welcome to Journeys Matter. Okay, just behind me is the famous Rex Hotel. During the Vietnam War, this was where they used to hold what were infamously known as the 5 o'clock follies. American military would feed the journalists their bullshit figures for the day and then proceed up to the rooftop bar to get shit-faced, I guess. I know my memories of this city are a little bit hazy. I'm pretty certain, though, that he used to be sitting down. Let's keep moving, shall we? A little less post office now and a little more tourist market. Fridge magnets. You never have too many fridge magnets. If you do get too many fridge magnets, get yourself another fridge. Still legal tender coins, but they stopped making them years ago. People hated them. It was designed by the same guy who built the Eiffel Tower. What was his name again? Souvenirs. Here at the Independence Palace now. I'm just going to grab a ticket. We're going to go in and have a look. Alright, so this tank behind me and this tank behind me are representations of the ones that knocked down the gates at the Presidential Palace back in '75. The originals would be up in Hanoi at the military museums there because they'd be regarded as national treasures. Yeah, a couple of old Soviet tanks, national treasures. Right, let's go in. That is a nice desk. Courtyard with water feature on the second floor. Okay, we're heading into the bowels now. Deep in the bowels, we're moving in the bowels. Bowel movement. So when he wasn't warring, he'd come down here for a snooze. Okay, this would have been one noisy room back in the day. These teletype machines were loud. These days, you just sent a text. It's quite amazing there, especially downstairs. You really can't move 10 yards before you've got to brake left or right. I suppose there's some kind of logic behind that, but I'll need someone to explain what it is. All right, Independence Palace, done. Next, War Remnants Museum. Wow. That's a huge bitch. Yeah, so I won't get up too close to these photos, but yeah, what were once actual horrible, ugly looking things in jars, they're now photos. When I first came here, it was called the War Crimes Museum, and a lot of the exhibits were pretty bloody graphic, including Agent Orange babies in jars. It was pretty macabre. They've dialed it back a bit now, and it's much more of a museum than it is like a evidence room, I guess.